All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Life Coach Corner. It's our community event or community activity here at Life Coach Philippines International, and we're doing this to help individuals, especially to the coaches out there, to learn about the power of toolkits. If you have been joining us for the longest time, we every single night at 7 p.m. we've been teaching coaches, especially those who are certified under Master Coach A's CACC or Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. And we talk about toolkits that's inside upskills, the Coach A Coaching Upskill Blueprint Circle, where you have over hundreds of toolkits in there that you can utilize and you can use for your clients, for your customers. Those are the people that you're serving, or if you're doing some coaching programs in there, and even conversations with people that you love, and sometimes just having a coffee conversation. This is something that we use in the aspect of life coaching. The power of life coaching comes with the use of toolkits. Why do you use toolkits? Well, of course, we want to be able to help our clients go through the process of self-awareness, because as they go through answering the toolkits, they're more able to listen or hear about what are the things that they have as far as their thoughts or their feelings is concerned. And today is not, it's going to be a powerful conversation, and we're going to talk about this today, which is Sunday, and we're continuing on to talk about Beyond the Grind, Mastering the Art of Hustle. And we're going to double down. I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I think we all need. And my topic for tonight is Take a Pit Stop with the Mindset Check Up. And one of the things that I've learned, and by the way, if you want to watch Master Coach A's 31 Days Challenge, she started last month, which is on January, and for 31 days she was teaching us much mastering the art of hustle. And for 31 days there's different topics in there. I'm going to share to you what I've learned, which is beyond the midpoint, and this was back in January 15. So if you watch this, feel free to share your thoughts and insights in there. But I want to share to you my learnings on beyond the midpoint, because one of the things that I've realized on which our life goes through, right, goes through a process, goes through a journey, is there is a midpoint in our life that we feel that we're kind of struggling, we're kind of don't want to move forward, and we feel that we want to be able to quit. Now, back then, when I was working in the corporate world, one of the things that I wanted to do in my life is to be able to get promoted every 2 to 3 years. That's what's like my goal. My goal was very simple: get promoted 2 to 3 years, and every 2 to 3 years, I'm fortunate enough to be able to move forward and advance in my career. But after about a decade, when I got promoted as a director, as an executive, I started to begin questioning what is it that I wanted to do in my life, right? What is it that I wanted to pursue and continue on with my life? And that time, my wife was looking for a career shift, and she found Cup Republic, and we went to Cup Republic, which is season one. Yeah, season one is which is the PSM, Pioneer Street Market. That's where they were located, and we went there and we visited. And I met Coach Rizal. Then afterwards, we were invited to join Master Coach A. I think is Kapihan Night on a Tuesday. We attended there, and I was hooked. I was listening to Master Coach A, and I was sharing all of this knowledge and thoughts, and just allowing me to see things in perspective, and even challenging the way that I see the world. And I told myself, I want to continue to attend and listen to this woman. Of course, I am not the guy that you're seeing right now, you're experiencing right now. Before, I was so serious. I was like that, and I was like, okay, I get you, and I would answer and all of these different things. It was funny now to me, but I was so serious in my life. I can't smile a little bit. You kind of be in a space in which you feel that you need to be constantly serious, because again, it's part of the job that I have. You need to be serious for you and other people to be able to follow you. But I knew that something in me that, because of that conversation that I have, it went on and continue on. And after a few months of listening to her, we kind of been introduced to life coaching and life coach certification program, and I were invited to join in there. And I told myself, okay, God, if you will give me the provision for me to be able to get certified in to become a life coach, then I would do so. Because back then I was investing on John Maxwell certification program. That was what I wanted to do. I was talking to our senior vice president back then. I asked him, because he was a John Maxwell certified, and I asked him, is it okay to invest in that? And he told me, yeah, if you're in the latter part of your life, 50s, 60s, then do so. But you're still young, and so find something else. And when I was talking to Master Coach A, she told me that there's a difference between motivational speaking and life coaching. Because motivational speaking, you would motivate the person for them to be able to take action, but eventually they will reach the peak. Then when they don't know what to do next, then that motivation would drop. That's the reason why a lot of people in the corporate world always ask for motivation, right? I need motivation, I need motivation, you motivate them, then eventually you'll get tired motivating them because you can't seem to forever sustain it. And life coaching is talking about inspiration, and inspiration comes from within. And when I realized, told myself, okay, just give me the money, Lord, and I will do it. And lo and behold, after 2 weeks, a car that I've been selling for the longest time, almost a year, got sold, and my journey continued on. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Of course, in every endeavor that you have, in everything that you have, there is always challenges. Then there was always adversities, right? And there will be always success. And when I went through life coaching, it's what a beautiful transition. But eventually, I went through a journey. I was in a point in which I was doing very well. I was failing as well. I was not doing very well. I'm getting clients. I'm not getting clients, and all of these different things. And came a point in which I wanted to quit. Right, I wanted to get life coaching because I can't seem to figure out. I can't seem to move forward with it. I've been successful in my corporate world, but in this life coaching profession, I can't seem to advance. I can't seem to be able to get the result that I wanted. So you start to question yourself, right? And that is where my topic talks about on the beyond the midpoint. Because sometimes in the midpoint of our life, we tend to question who we are, or what are the things that we're doing, or what are the things that we're experiencing, and become to question what our strength is. And you might have experienced that, and let me know, have you ever experienced a moment in which you were super excited, you were super energized that you're going to be able to move forward? I'm going to do this, I'm going to be able to work on this. Then you started doing that, and eventually you're not getting the result that you needed. You started to question yourself, and you begin to, go into a journey and identifying what is it that's lacking for me. I've invested on this program, I went into coaching, and all of these different things. But I've learned that the value of the things that we go through in our journey of who we were and who we are today and the expectation of who we're going to be in the future, that's what changed my life. And the reason why I'm going to turn 6 years in the life coaching profession. I got certified back in May 2018. It's 2024 right now. I'm going to have my anniversary on May 2024. And I tell you, when you understand where you are and what the midpoint of your journey, and every journey is different, right? You have a journey in your health, you have a journey in your relationship, and you have a journey in your finances, or with your wealth. But as you continue on and advancing to it, I tell you, it makes the life worth better. Now, beyond the midpoint, if you watch this video or live of Master Coach A, she talks about different ways for you to take a look at where you are as far as midpoint is concerned. And one of the things that she highlighted in there is to redefine what success is. Like, what is a triumphant life to you? Like, have you ever asked that question? Now, one of my simplest thing for me, success is being able to provide for my family, uh, buy a house, buy a car, travel, send my children to school, make sure that they graduate, make sure that they're able to find a good job back then. That was the typical mindset of me, being an old school, grown in a family in which the success means that you get promoted in the corporate world, your salary increases, and all of these different things. So that's kind of the kind of culture that I have. But I realized I went through the life coaching journey, and because of a lot of questions that I have in my career, I knew that there is something much bigger than what I wanted to do. And that is where the midpoint, going beyond the midpoint, comes in. And before we move forward, I'd like to acknowledge, of course, the coaches for joining us: Coach Nords, Coach Lynn, Coach Candy. We have Coach Marife, Master Coach Jasmine, And Coach C, I think Coach C is here. All right. Thank you, coaches, for joining. Thank you for tagging your friends. And by the way, we're gonna be, I'll be there a little bit later. We had a meeting at Decaf Cup Republic, so I'm super excited meeting you later after this. I'm just gonna buy one tumbling away there. I'll go there and I'll meet you. Now, thinking about it, right? When you're super excited of something that you want to achieve in your life, you have just energy, right? You're so inspired, you're full energized, you don't get low back. But when you experience failures, you begin to question everything that you have, right? And this is where I was asking you a while ago of what the triumphant life is, because when we're unclear of what a triumphant life is, and it's common that we see a triumphant life in which everything is well, right? Everything is roses. Everything is doing well. Everything is in alignment. Everything is in conjunction towards what you expect. There's no mistakes. There's no error. That is for us, right? For most of us, and me included, the measure of what success means. And I started to question this because there are life challenges that we have, and there are changing events that redefine who we are. So let me ask you a question. Today, where you are today, what is the redefining, right? What is the defining moment that you've experienced in your life that defined who you are as an individual, as a leader, as a parent, as a son, as a daughter, as a coach, as a whatever your profession is, or whatever hat you're putting, you're putting in currently. What defines you? What defines you? What is that failure? What is that challenge that define the kind of person that you are? Because when you are able to be in a space now that you see that all of those so bad experience that you have has made you the stronger person that you are today, then things start changing. You start changing the way you speak to yourself. You start changing the way that you see other people. You start changing the way that you deal with your children. You start changing the way that you deal with your spouse. You start changing the way that you deal with yourself. So imagine shifting towards a more beautiful experience, and you're now mastering how to overcome obstacles in your life. How does that feel? How does that, you know, right now, if you think about it, that, hey, my failures, my challenges, my mistakes defined me because I am still able to bounce back. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still learning. And I want to learn more because I want to be equipped for me to finally fulfill the dreams that I want and the goals that I've set for myself and my children. How is that for a, you know, analysis or an assessment of who you are? My topic for today, I talked about, and I'm going to talk about taking a pit stop. I'm asking you just for today, for this moment at least, to help join me and take a pit stop. Because we're working so much, right? We're putting so much time in our work. We're putting so much energy towards the things that we're doing. We're working 14 hours, 16 hours, 22 hours. I worked 24 hours, by the way, for 2 days. And I tell you, that was the most stressful and most draining shift that I had. But I needed to do it because I love my job. Di ba? Yun yung mga typical natin. We love our job so much that we give everything only to lose ourselves in the process and our family. Yeah. Are you connecting? Are you connecting with me? I hope you're still there. Thank you very much for engaging. Thank you, Coach Candy. Coach Lynn, agree. Every journey is different. Yeah, we have different lessons. Yeah. And what is the defining moment that happened to your life? Because all of these things, I tell you, when I was, it was 2 days that was working 24 hours, that really defined who I was. And I told myself I'm not going to do that again because I was giving so much of my life and my work that I forget to take care of myself. And there was one time when I was, as executive already, that I was putting so much hours of solving a problem. And I told myself, hey, There are some things that I cannot solve. I need someone to help me out in their journey, and I'm not, that defined me. I told myself, no, I'm not going to do that anymore, because that was the midpoint for me. I asked myself, what was success for me? Is success being acknowledged or getting the awards, or is success meaning that I'm able to do something that I deserve? I'm able to do something that I want. I'm finally able to say, yes, I want this. This is me. I'm not doing this because I need to please other people. I'm not doing this because I need a promotion. I'm not doing this because I need the salary increase. I'm not doing this because I want to keep my job. I'm doing this because I deserve to do it. So, do you deserve it? I think you do. I honestly think you do. If you don't deserve you, and if you don't deserve to take a pit stop, let me have a conversation. Have a conversation with me. Let me help you out. Tweak that mindset of yours, because if you don't stop, I tell you, you will hit that pole in there. You're going to be at full speed and you're going to bump something, and it's not the speed that kills you. It's the sudden stop that kills you. It's the sudden stop that kills you. And I want you to take the pit stop, take a look at your totality of your life. Yeah, you're on full speed, I tell you, but how about your tires? How about the oils that you have, your engine? Your engine is your mind. How about your heart, right? How about your body? How about your nutrients? How about your fuel? Are all of these things in an optimal level, and are you upgrading so that it fits you? And are you changing the things that's no longer serving you because they might be outdated and you might be going fast that you can't stop anymore? So where are you at right now? I've learned that each and every one of us have this kind of mindset that we have kept. And we've kept that, of course, based on our experiences. Some of it has worked in the past. Maybe you've been in the corporate world and you've been working, you're a successful executive in there, and you say, hey, everything's working out for me. Okay, that's good, that's good. But how's your family? How are your children? Do you know what your children's dream are? Do you know what their needs are? Do they know the things that make them smile? Do you know what the things that makes them sad? Do you know the things that makes them, angry? Do you know the things that make them smile? The small little things sometimes we ignore, but I tell you, as you grow old and as you move on to your career, you're gonna ask yourself, where have you been putting your life or your time to? So I'm gonna ask you to do an activity. Let's take the pit stop. Let me help you out take a pit stop. This is an activity. And for the coaches out there, I highly encourage you to go through this. This is inside Upskill. If you want to know more how you can avail with this, message your community manager. And if you're just returning, right, and you're certified or affiliated with Life Coach Philippines International, please message us here at our page. Connect with us, and we'll be happy to help you and guide you on how you can avail of being part of Upskill. All right, are you ready? Let's do the mindset check up, because you need this, because there might be some mindset in there that's no longer serving you. I told you that I don't want you to crash and burn. I want you to be ready to make the stop, but you know that you're confident enough that stopping is a productive process. Stopping is a productive process. It's not an unproductive process. I tell you, that's wrong mindset in the corporate world. So please stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay. So I'm gonna share with you at least five activities that you can do. Okay. Questions that you can raise. So what you will do is just measure it, right? Measure from 1 to 6. 1, that you disagree big time. 2, you disagree. 3, kind of disagree. 4, kind of agree. 5, agree. Or 6, agree big time. All right. So I'm gonna simplify it. Just 1, 3, and 6. Right. Either you disagree big time, you kind of agree, or you agree big time. Disagree big time, kind of agree, or agree big time. All right. 1, 3, and 6. So simplify it. But if you want to go through this and process it, let's have a conversation. First, okay. First, Mindset. You can always change your talent a good amount no matter how much you have. You can always change your talent a good amount no matter how much you have. Do you disagree big time? Do you kind of agree of it, or do you agree big time? Where are you at right now? How are you doing so far as your change, your talent, a good amount is concerned? So that's one. Number two, ask yourself, and we're talking about mindset here. I'm helping you out understand your mindset, so at least you would know where I'm helping you be in a state of a productive stop. Okay, a productive stop. Sometimes we say stop, it's not productive. I mean, you can stop when it's productive. Number two, I like work the best when it makes me think hard. Do you disagree big time? Do you kind of disagree, or you do agree big time? How is their mindset? Number three, I like doing things that I'll learn from even if I make a lot of errors. You like doing things that you learn even if I make a lot of errors. You know, I've seen countless of people in the corporate world who are wanting to avoid errors as much as possible because they feel that they will counter errors, they will not get the promotion, they will not get the increase, or bad thing is they're gonna be removed from the company. So where are you at right now? Right? With errors. Number four, when something is hard, it makes me want to spend more time on it, not less. Do you want to spend time more on it? And when things are hard in your life, do you disagree big time? Do you kind of agree, or do you agree big time? What's your mindset? Right? So I'm going to stop there. That's going to be part one. This is a two-part series, okay? A two-part activity. Now, if you want to complete this, again, let me know. Then we're going to check your mindset check, all right? So those are the four. Take a look at it, and how many did you get, right? What's your total? Do you got, do you agree with everything? So if six times four, that's going to be your number. Did you get just three, and so on? And we're going to tally that. So why am I teaching this with you? Mindset. Mindset is seldom assessed. It's seldom assessed because people don't want to take risks. They don't want to take risks to assess if they have a mindset that doesn't work for them, or they don't want to take risks on learning new things because if they have been holding this for the longest time and it's worked for them for the longest time, or that's the only thing that's working for them, they don't want to release this, they are in fear. And I truly understand you. I truly understand that most often than not, it's difficult to let go of what's working. Believe me, I've been there. I've been there. At times, I don't wanna release this because when I talk to Master Coach, yeah, Master Coach, hey, this has been working. Of course, I don't tell her that. I just make wala. No? And I get angry. I isolate. I don't want to talk to her, and all of these different things. I do that, but I've learned that the mindset that I keep, if my mindset about learning is protecting myself from being wrong, that's a wrong mindset. I'm mostly a learner from experiences. You know, I don't want to deviate for certain things because I believe in that. And sometimes I would challenge my boss, I would challenge clients, I would challenge, my leaders towards that because I feel that, hey, this one works. Why don't you listen to me? But of course, our boss, our leaders, they went ahead already. And that is where pride and arrogance comes in because we're not able to take a look at where we're at right now. And are the things that we have today, is that still serving us or is no longer serving us? So that's what I ask of you. Make an assessment of your mindset right now and don't judge yourself yet. All right. Because if you are in the midpoint and you feel that you want to quit, or maybe you're in the midpoint right now that you feel you want to just sustain what you're doing right now, that is the best time for you to do a pit stop and have a check on your mindset. Because what Master Coach A has shared and beyond the midpoint, and again, you can watch this. This is the January 15. For you to be able to be successful in all the things you do, is you need to risk more on change. Risk more to change. Learn about that. I told myself, yeah, why can I risk? Why can I risk all of these different things? I tend to isolate myself. But I'm not able to move forwards in fulfilling my goals. So I'm now working on that. It's not easy, but at least I have people that supports me in my journey. They believe me, even though sometimes I do some stupid things, or sometimes most stupid things, but they're there for me. And that's a beautiful thing, right? You are in an environment that someone celebrates you but don't tolerate you. And at times when we are in the meetings and conversations, we're not sharing our opinions because we feel that people would judge us. Start taking a risk. That's the kind of mindset that we need to do. Because if the people don't listen to what we have to say, then it's time for you to make a decision if that's still the right environment for you. Right? Risk more of the ordinary. You know, do something radical, do something different, do something fun for you. Right? Start going in an exploratory mode that you can start finding ways for you to do things better. And risk getting more influences in your life. Allow more people, welcome more people in your life. At times you get too focused too much on um, the people that we've used to learning because, I mean, of course, we don't want to take that away, right? If it's worked for us before, it works for us. But if it's working for you today, then you should be achieving your goals, right? And if you're not achieving your goals, then most probably, maybe it's not maybe. It's time for you to explore more influencers. And lastly, risk more about your doubt. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, we doubt our skills, we doubt our talent, without our capability. Take this. Take this on utilizing this doubt to challenge it. If that doubt is really true, if that doubt is really valid, or if that doubt is really something that's in our head, then we need someone to help us out in your journey. And if you are doubting yourself right now, you know, 5 years, about 6 years in the journey of life coaching, my life has changed tremendously. My coach is Master Coach A, and we have been in the journey for 6 years. On and off. I would invest in coachings, either in classes, micro coaching, and one-on-one coaching. And I've realized that there's a lot of things in my life that has been hindering me from fulfilling the kind of life that I want. And what I realized just recently that one of the things, my big, hairy, audacious goal, my BHAG, I just don't want to die alone. I don't want to die alone. And that means that I need to develop my relationship with my children. I need to develop myself to improve myself so I have a better conversation with my children. I need to serve more people so that other people would benefit from me. Of at least the day I die, I know that someone I'm able to help someone, right? That they can remember me. That is the most powerful gift that we can give to other people and to ourselves, that, hey, you're able to serve. And if you're not serving right now and you fear that that space, you feel that the space gives you fear, visit us at Decap Cup Republic. We're located at Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and the 90 Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. It's a safe space for you to start taking risk. Because risk is a super beautiful thing. If you're able to take that risk, challenge your beliefs, your mindset, and you're able to overcome that, I tell you, it will truly revolutionize the way that you see the world around you. So make that change. And if you don't have the tools and the skills, join us inside B Learning Society. B Learning Society is the 10th maker of the B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. Master Coach A talks about mental models, which are explanation of how something works. If you want to simplify the way that you think, feel, and act, mental models will help you out. I'm the community manager in there. It has changed my life. It has changed the life of my children. My two children are part of that B Learning Society, and I tell you, it's a beautiful journey. They're entrepreneurs right now. You want to see their works, head on over at PC inside Pioneer Center Supermarket. They have a business in there. So life coaching works. And if you're ready for that, welcome. We welcome you home. I want to see you. I want to talk to you. Let's have a conversation. Let me help you out so that when the day comes, you know that you're not going to be alone. that someone's going to be there for you and someone really cares for you. Someone will say, ang buti mong tao. Ang buti mong tao. All right? So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you soon. Please, I would like to invite you to our daily community events at DCAP Cup Republic. Of course, DCAP Cup Republic is open from Mondays to Saturdays for the time being. We're up all night from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. We're closed on a Sunday. But the rest of the days we're opening. I would like to invite you this coming Tuesday. It's Kapihan Night with Master Coach A. She's going to revive Kapihan Night. I was super excited to join that. And I'm going to have my children join as well. And on Thursday, it's going to be prayer night on Thursday. If you want to pray for something, in your life, maybe it's in the aspect of your health, wealth, and relationship, hop in there. That has changed my life last Thursday. So if you haven't joined, please visit us. Have a conversation with us. And if you want to express yourself, I would like to invite you for Fab Saturday open mic with Coach Orville and have a conversation and a singing moment to just express yourself and be the you that you see in your life. All right. So join us back again tomorrow as Coach Rizal talks about living with values in challenging times. So tune in. That's going to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And if you want to know more about, I would like to invite you on February 4th if you want to learn more about, and I'm so sorry, if you can share that, coaches, on the February 4th activities. I'm going to be there. My daughter's going to be there. My son's going to be there. And Coach Orville, have a conversation with Coach Orville. If you're looking for something different on February 14th, which is a Valentine's Day, please join Master Coach A. She's gonna do an activity in there that's really gonna change the way that you're seeing flowers. And I look forward to really just joining there. So I'm committing already. My daughter, maybe, and my son is listening. I'm committing on joining. So I'll see you on February 14. Maraming salamat for joining. If you want to learn more about classes and services, please email Master Coach A at connect@mastercoacha.com. And whether you're sharing your Pac Magdad moments, please do tag this page so that we can engage with you and help you and connect with you. All right. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bamboo. I am life coach Shaun, the man from CACC City. I help individuals stay mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. And if you are someone who wants to die not alone, if you don't want to feel alone when you die or you're living alone in your life, let's have a conversation. Let me help in your journey. I'll see you soon and see you again. See you soon at Become Cup Republic. Have a great, great Sunday ahead. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.